Hey man, we done with the 90s. The 90s was so terrible. They needed Magic Johnson to come out of retirement after he quit because he got HIV. I guess he retired. With HIV after 5 years to come help the NBA. Now watch he set this screen. He gonna catch it. He gonna drive down the lane. Can't get a piece of paper on his foot. Just throw up an air ball at point blank range and flop down on his back. That's garbage. Anything he do, he can say, well, you know I got HIV. I mean, he can have an excuse for anything. I ain't practicing today. I'm under the weather. I got HIV. I ain't got to practice. But this move he just did was so horrible. They gonna show it an instant replay. They replaying this air ball. Look, you can't get a piece of paper on his foot. What he doing? Just smoke the brick. He's 6'9". Why ain't go up and dunk that? What's trash? Somebody get in those comments and explain this to me. Why would this man come out of retirement after 5 years with HIV to come play in the NBA if it was all that good? This was the year the Bulls won 72-10. He got 2 knee pads on. Stiff knees with HIV. Come on, man. To play in the 90s, that's why I try to tell y'all we done with the 90s. Look at Dutta Man, Ron Harper checking in. Y'all ain't know he chewing on that gun, but he be like, that's Dutta Man. Look at Cisco. Looking like a grandma out there with that hair. That's trash. Ain't even got no lineup on it. That's big garbage. And then some of y'all got the nerve to say Magic Johnson was one of the greatest to ever play the game. Great where? Where's he great at? He was 6'9". He couldn't go up and dunk that? That was garbage. Watch Pippen shoot a brick. That's garbage. And that's what I want somebody to explain to me. Why is Magic even out here? Is he out here to win a championship? With HIV, look, he got his hands down. He ain't gonna never get his hands up. Hand down, man down. Hand down, Magic down. HIV, man down. He was down anyway, without even if he had his hands up, it was man down. Hands down, man down. Mama, there goes that man with HIV, with his hands down. How you gonna have HIV and he got his hands down, not playing no defense? Steve Kerr just shot the ball. Why? Get out of here, Magic. Come on, man. Who was the Lakers general manager to take Magic back after 5 years? He big as a house. Yeah, Magic, we need you. We might need you to win a championship. They was always trying to win a championship, right? They needed Magic Johnson. Look, once he come across the lane, throw up some big trash hook. That was garbage. Who was their general manager? Just think how bad the NBA was when the Bulls won 72-10. This was 1996. That the NBA needed Magic Johnson. The Lakers actually needed Magic Johnson after he quit for 5 years to come back with HIV to help them win the championship. That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was. This proof right here. Look, the Michael Jordan not the GOAT. LeBron James is the GOAT. In the toughest era, the most healthiest era ever. That's James Edwards. Look, James Edwards got caught up in the beer and butter sting. Look him up. He got caught. Him and Dennis Johnson for the Boston Celtics. They got caught in a beer and butter sting. Look it up, and they told on everybody. Yeah, they was James Edwards and Dennis Johnson was supplying the NBA with the beer and butter. They got caught. They told on everybody in the beer and butter sting. And this who Jordan was playing against. Look at this. Look at Magic. Tragic Magic. That's garbage.